On Saturday, the 21st of June, the Resistance Kitchen joined other local grassroots organisations of the Croydon Divest Coalition to protest outside the surgery of the head of Croydon Council Pension Committee, Councillor Callton Young, in Thornton Heath. 2 months ago, Callton Young, when challenged in front of the full council, promised to meet us to discuss divestment from Genocide. Despite repeatedly chasing him, emails, phone calls, even involving the Labour whip, he still has not responded, let alone set a date for the meeting. Since then, over 1,200 letters from Croydon residents have been sent to their local councillors, demanding divestment, but we still have not heard anything back. So it was decided to visit him at his surgery. A couple of local residents of his ward of Thornton Heath would go inside to politely ask him to set a date for the meeting, whilst the rest of us would hold a peaceful vigil outside. Unfortunately, the word got out, and when we got there we were greeted by a cancellation due to illness notice. 3 Labour councillors are meant to attend the surgery, 2 of which are on the pension committee. Apparently all 3 were suddenly ill. It would seem that when they cannot justify investing in genocide, they hide.
Back in April, we asked a question about divestment to Croydon Council, to full council meeting, asking them why they were investing the council's pension funds in weapons companies like Albit. The response to that question was that it's not feasible for the council to divest from sectors of their investment portfolios. We know that's not true because back in 2014, Croydon divested from tobacco. So we know that that is possible. At that meeting, we were surprised because Callton Young agreed to meet us. Since then, for the last 3 months, we've been trying to get a date for that meeting. Callton Young, the chair of the pension committee, has been ignoring our emails and our voicemail messages and other letters. Over 1,000 letters have been sent to councillors in this borough, and over 60 letters have been sent to Callton Young. He's ignored them all. So today we thought we'd come along and speak to him at his local councillor's surgery. Unfortunately, when we get here, we find that the councillor's surgery has been cancelled. It seems that Callton Young maybe has got a case of chicken pox and doesn't want to face us. Our campaign will continue. We're preparing now to go public and make it known that Callton Young does not honour his promises, and we shall be working with out on the streets, informing the residents of Croydon that their council is investing £121 million in companies that are complicit in the genocide in Palestine, and at 500,000 of that money, £500,000 of that is Croydon Council lending money to the Israeli government in Israeli government bonds. This is outrageous, and we'll be out on the streets telling residents to put a demand that the council divest and that they do not vote for councillors like Callton Young and other Labour councillors who will not support our divestment demands.
It was disappointing to see such lack of democratic accountability and disregard for constituents. But rest assured, it will not deter us. In the same way that Croydon Council divestment from the lucrative tobacco industry was won after a long protracted struggle, divestment from the arms industry, guilty of fueling war crimes and genocide, will be won.